What's up, everyone? All right, well, it's me again, logging in for a third Red Day recap in a row. 3 in a row, that's not great. Not super happy about it, but down about $5,600 today, was down $6,000 yesterday, $15,000 on Friday, so about $25,000 here in 3 days. The good news is, still up $65,000 on the month. Yes, I'm down $25,000 off the high, but you know, this is part of trading, it's part of the game. Easy come, easy go, but I come back every single day because I know over long periods of time, I come out on top. Yes, there's short periods where I lose, get into ruts, whatever, it's part of the market, but big picture, life is good, still green on the month, and we'll be back tomorrow and try to, hopefully, just hope that we get some really good headlines, some good news, and then that gives us some good opportunity. Right now, it's slow, but again, that's part of trading. So, as always, my results are not typical. Most beginner traders lose money. Even experienced traders like me have periods where, it's difficult, and it is hard in general, and especially so right now. So I encourage you to use this as an opportunity to trade in a simulator before you put real money on the line. This isn't a market that really is calling for trading with a lot of real money. I mean, even for me, I probably could just as easily flip and trade in a sim for the next 2 weeks and just say, hey, at least I finished up $65,000 on the month of May. I may at a certain point want to actually think about doing that and preserving what I have on the month rather than losing more. But I don't know. I don't really like the idea of doing this. I probably won't. But we'll see how tomorrow goes. We'll see how the rest of this week goes. It's Tuesday, so Monday, Tuesday, red days, red from Friday. So 3 red days in a row. Only goal tomorrow is going to be to try to just close green. Although, if I do close down 1,000, that's irrelevant. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Yes, it would be the 4th red day, but that's a small loss. So I don't want to get emotional about needing to be green tomorrow and then be down 5 and try to swing for a $10,000 winner to get me from red 5 to up 5. Because that could then put me down 15 or 20. That would not be good. So it's better just to step back, look at the big picture. The big picture equity curve is that it is going up. And yes, we're on a little bit of a pullback here of 25,000 off of the all-time highs of my career. The all-time highs of my career, I'm off 25,000. I'll get it back. It's just a matter of time. Gotta stick with it. The head, mental space, that's where it's at. Can you maintain that mental attitude of, I've got this, I'm a winner, I'm confident? Because when you start to get shaken mentally, emotionally, that's where you can start to act out of desperation and things start to get sloppy. So in these kind of dark periods when it's choppy and slow, it requires a lot of resilience and a lot of just mental strength to be able to push through it. So that's where I'm at right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the recap. It's a short one, but enjoy it, and I'll see you guys first thing tomorrow morning. I'll be back at it, as always, looking for some opportunities in the market. I hope I find some. All right, see you tomorrow. All right, well, it's 10 a.m. here. Leading gapper, ULBI has failed. I am up $286 on it, but I jumped in for that break of the pre-market sort of pivot, popped up, and then reversed and has been red since. So that one, small gains on it. HGSH made $1,000 on this. It squeezed up from 2 up to 260. But then 2 bull traps and has gone lower. OBLN, I tried to jump in this for the break of 3. It hit 306 and then dropped. And then in my retirement account, RXDX, I jumped in off the high day momentum scanner at 2684. As I saw it squeezing up, I saw there was news on it, and I jumped in on this micro pullback right here. It had a high of 2683. I got in at 2684. And I looked at the daily chart and thought, all right, this actually has a room up to 3062. It, to me at the time, looked good. And not a second later, it dropped $2 a share, and not even with big size got me for $6,900. So I'm down $5,600 on the day, which puts me below my max loss. Third day in a row. But it's better to keep the max loss at 5,000, which for me is relatively easy to recover from, than to go down 8, 9, 10, 15, 20. If the market's not hot, the market's not hot. Now, I didn't intend to trade in this account, so unfortunately the 1,200 is taxable. And then this is my retirement account, so there's no tax on this. Usually I wouldn't want to trade in the main account. So that was inadvertent, but so really I only keep half of this 1,200 because of my tax bracket, up already over $1 million trading on the year. And then the 6,900, I lose the whole thing. So kind of makes a red day a little bit more annoying, but again, looking back, and I think it's important to keep things in perspective. So that was yesterday, 6,000. Today will be, about the same. Relatively speaking, this is all very small stuff. This whole area here, really since April, things have been slower. I've been in kind of a slower grind. So had a kind of dip down at the beginning of the year, a big surge up right here with one single green day of $478,000. Wow. And the day before was 217. Dipped down, had a big red day. I did recover those losses, had a couple of really nice green days through here. There's 207. And then things kind of started to peter out. This last big green day was on GameStop. And with GameStop sort of coming out of focus, things generally have slowed down. So that last big day was this day here, where it kind of looked like GameStop was going to try to make this big move. This was actually maybe the day was over here, but in any case, things slowed down once GameStop started to teeter. If GameStop gets back above 225, 250, 275, 300, I can pretty much guarantee that momentum is going to pick up across the board. There's just so much emotion riding on GameStop, which is unfortunate because I don't like my trading to be so tied to a stock like that, but it is what it is. So so things have kind of flatlined here, just sort of, generally has slowed down, have traded a lot less in volume, just not being as aggressive right now, which is the right move. But, although I had a $57,000 green day there, I had a $58,000 red day. So the goal here for the month of May was to just kind of try to keep it a little bit tighter, keep the losses tighter. And I've been doing a pretty good job of that. I don't like to have 3 red days in a row, but in the past, one of the ways I would have avoided a third red day in a row would be by continuing to trade. So right now, getting ready to jump in, sure, BTX. It's popping up, so for instance, that would be something I might jump in with 10,000 shares at 1940. And then a minute later, be stopping out at 1840 for a $10,000 loss, and now I'm down $15,000 on the day. And that's what I don't want to do, not right now. I just prefer to keep the losses tight, try again tomorrow. So, almost one chance at bat, and it either connects or I'm coming back tomorrow. This just isn't the market that justifies continuing to try to stick it out and fight it out, because you just get chopped up more and more and more and more. The smart thing is to try to get out early, and I should have gotten out while I was up 1,200, and I took that one trade in 2 minutes, lost $7,000. Easy come, easy go, just like that, gone. So, it is what it is. But discouraging, yes. Disappointing, yes. Also part of trading. And if we look back at win-loss expectation here, I had a long period here of relatively slow gains, slow and steady. And 2020 was exceptional. 2021 so far has continued to be pretty exceptional. But, all good things have to come to an end, and things are slowing down for sure here. So it means grinding on smaller numbers. Smaller numbers, if that means $50,000 to $100,000 a month, that's a great month. That's still $600,000, $700,000 on the year. And I'm sitting right now up $71,000 on the month before today. So I'll still be up $65,000 on the month after today. And of course, we still have a week and a half left of the month of May. So while there's time for me to give back more of the gains, there's also time for me to, recoup some of the losses. And it only takes one good day where we have a stock that really starts to open up, where I can make $40,000, $50,000, or even $100,000 in one day. I know that I'm capable of that. What I need in order to have that type of performance is a strong stock, a strong market. And that's just a matter of time. It's important in the meantime that I keep my head above water and I don't fall too deep into a hole where then I need that day just to get back to flat. So as I sit right now, I'm down about 25,000 versus my high of the month. It's a little more than I'd like to be down, but that's not more than one good day. In fact, if we look at from January 1st till right now, my average daily gain is $17,000 a day. That's my average daily gain this year, $1.6 million in net profit after fees and commissions. So, couple, 3 red days, losing 25,000. That is within my spectrum of being very manageable, and I'm happy with that. I'm okay. I'm not happy about it, but I'm okay with it. I can handle it. But I got to shut it down before I get emotional, before I get frustrated. So I'm shutting it down right here, and I will not look at charts for the rest of the day. But I will be back tomorrow, as always, to try to fight another day as a day trade warrior and see if I can find some profit. So that's it for me. Good luck if you keep trading. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And that right there was an entire video with no ads. I don't monetize my YouTube channel with video ads, which means you guys get to enjoy the content. But do me a favor, please hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up and let YouTube know that this channel is the channel to watch if you want to learn about day trading.